We've all sat through unproductive meetings, but if planned and executed properly, meetings don't have to be a waste of time. They can drive our projects forward and help us realize our full potential. So, how do you organize and lead an effective project meeting? First, let's consider a meeting's purpose. All meetings are different, but there's one thing they have in common. They have an objective. In project management, we never meet for the sake of habit. Rather, a meeting is always a goal-oriented event. As the project manager, you are the facilitator for these events. That means defining the meeting's objective and leading the group toward achieving that purpose. Facilitation is about organizing, guiding, and following up. So how can you organize a successful meeting and arrive prepared? You'll need to follow 4 steps. First, define the meeting objective. Ask yourself, what do I want people to learn or achieve during this meeting? Start with that goal in mind, and you're more likely to end with success. Second, develop and communicate an agenda. How will you meet your objective? List all the topics that you need to cover, put them in a logical order, and offer any necessary background information. Also, remember to include the meeting time and location. After reading the agenda, everyone should know what to expect. Third, identify the meeting participants. Consider who's responsible for each item on the agenda. Target the smallest number of people possible. The more focused your guest list is, the more focused your meeting will be. Finally, assign pre-work. Ask yourself, is there anything people can do now to prepare? The more pre-work you assign, the more productive your group conversations will be. Of course, your job doesn't stop at the planning stage. Once you've organized the perfect meeting, there's still one more thing to do: hold the actual meeting. To keep your team on track and lead an effective meeting, focus on 4 tips. First, manage the clock by encouraging the group to achieve as much as possible in as little time as possible. That means starting and ending on time, stopping people from rehashing the same point, and setting time limits if a conversation goes on for too long. Second, stay on topic. If someone mentions an issue that's outside of the meeting's scope, use parking lot technique, which involves writing the information down and saving it in a parking lot for the next meeting. Remember, if you spend too much time on outside issues, you won't have enough time to address the agenda. Third, encourage equal participation, which can be done with a nominal group technique. Here's how that works. When introducing a topic, first go around the room and encourage everyone to share their thoughts in 30 seconds or less. Only open the conversation after you've heard that input. And finally, summarize and define next steps. Following each agenda item, summarize what's been shared. Then ask the group, what's the next step? Decide what needs to happen to keep the project moving forward. Just remember to send out these details later to improve overall understanding and accountability. At the end of every meeting, don't forget to ask for feedback. After all, you can't fix a problem you can't see. So ask your attendees what worked for them and what didn't. By following these techniques and obtaining regular feedback, you can hold meetings that keep your projects on track and help you move in a positive direction.